Hello and welcome. You're watching Rush Hour. Let's get started with the news which will impact large companies. SEBI has released a consultation paper proposing relaxed norms on minimum public offer and public shareholdings timelines. My colleague Anurag Joshi is joining with all those details. What happened earlier and what is the proposal now?
Markets Regulator Securities and Exchange Board of India has unveiled a consultation paper on minimum public offer and minimum public shareholding timelines. The proposals from SEBI aim to ease dilution norms for large issuers above 50,000 crore rupees market cap, and issuers between 50,000 crore rupee and 1 lakh crore rupee may need minimum public shareholding or minimum public offer of 1,000 crore rupees and 8% of the capital of the company. Issuers above 1 lakh crore rupees may need a minimum public offer of 6,250 crore and 2.75% of the capital, while issuers above 5 lakh crore may need a minimum public offer of 15,000 crore rupees and 1% of the capital, subject to a minimum 2.5% dilution in the company. The MPS timeline for issuers between 50,000 crore rupees and 1 lakh crore rupees has been extended to 5 years from 3 years, and issuers above 1 lakh crore with less than 15% shareholding had that 15% has to be reached in 5 years, and minimum public shareholding of 25% has to be reached in 10 years. For issuers above 1 lakh crore with more than 15% public shareholding, the 25% minimum public shareholding needs to be reached in 5 years, and the proposals also cover listed companies yet to meet the minimum public shareholding compliance.
Thanks Anurag for all those details, and to decode this consultation paper I have with me Sanjay Asher, Senior Partner, Craffold, Bailey and Company. Mr. Asher, welcome to ET Now. My first question to you is this an intent from SEBI not to entangle all these large companies in MPS and MPO norms?
Yes, it is a step in the right direction. And to my mind, it will help the large companies to plan out their minimum public shareholding over a period of time and not rush into it. At the same time, it will help the investors for the market to stabilize as far as that particular listed entity is concerned. Because if it was a shorter period of time, the total period available for the purposes of minimum public shareholding and for the company to offload the shares from the promoter shareholders, if it is a short period of time, only say 8 quarters or 12 quarters instead of 8 or 12 quarters, now it will keep into consideration at least 20 quarters into mind before the minimum public shareholding is achieved. So 2 points which I'm trying to make here is, number one, the time period which has got extended is very welcome. At the same time, the threshold has also got increased in terms of the market capitalization and the percentage of minimum public shareholding. So both are very welcome, and it will help both the companies, the promoters, and the investors at large, and of course the market.
Right, Mr. Asher, you were talking about different categories now which has been created for the companies. The proposal is that 50,000 to 1 lakh crore MPO cut to 1,000 crore and 8% timeline extended to 5 years. And for companies above 5 lakh crore, of course, 5 to 10 years has been now given for 25% dilution. Do you think the message is clear now that one size fits all approach will not be there by market regulator?
Yes, the message is very clear. It all depends on what the market capitalization is. What do the investors want? It is in the interest of the investors, because it is the investors and the market which decides what the market capitalization is. And in which event, it is now the market which decides depending on what the market capitalization is, which will surely help all concerned. And there cannot be one threshold which can be applied across the board. For example, if somebody like Hyundai Corporation or LIC Corporation, the same threshold cannot apply to somebody who is 10% of the size of LIC or of the Hyundai or any of these very large market cap companies.
Right, Mr. Asher, I want to understand further how will it impact companies. Now, someone who's coming with IPOs with different size, the impact will be on them. Will there be an impact on existing companies also, or this is just for prospective?
No, this applies to the existing companies which are listed on the exchange as well. My reading of the consultation paper of today. Now, this is consultation paper, so obviously by 8th of September, everybody has to provide their comments, and there would be a final resolution on that by SEBI post the receipt of the comments. But to answer your question, yes, it applies to the already listed entities as well.
Just to understand further and clarify for our viewers, companies like LIC, companies like Hyundai, all these companies which has been batting with this kind of timeline which is mandated as per current norms, now these companies will have relief if this consultation becomes a reality.
Yes, that is correct.
Right. Also, one last question before I let you go. Now, this consultation paper has been given after there has been several attempts for relaxation which has come especially for PSU companies. Do you think this kind of distinction will be there after this consultation paper?
No, I don't think that distinction will be there between the PSUs and the non-PSU entities. It would apply across the board on all companies, whether PSU or otherwise.
All right, Mr. Asher, thank you so much for that clarification and explaining to our viewers the impact of the consultation paper which has been brought by market regulator, and the message is clear. Once